Hola, yo soy Trino Treviño y les doy la bienvenida al Club Tesoro. ¿Qué tal, amigos? Bienvenidos a un episodio más de esto que es el Club Tesoro. Mi nombre es Trino Treviño y como cada semana me da mucho gusto saludarlos. El día de hoy les quiero introducir a este proyecto que se llama Twocolors. Ellos son originarios de Alemania. Y bueno, pues son todo un estuche de monerías. La verdad son productores jóvenes que tienen muchísimos éxitos ya debajo de su mano, es decir, han construido unos éxitos virales que están disponibles ya a través de, por ejemplo, Spotify o cualquier servicio de música de streaming que ustedes los buscan. Twocolors, así como viene en el título de este video, o bueno, si ustedes lo están escuchando es tú, así como número 2 TWO Colors. Y ellos, pues bueno, ahorita mismo tienen un éxito que tiene ya 51 millones de reproducciones para el momento que se está grabando este video. Y es una recreación de esta canción que se llama Lovefool de The Cardigans, un éxito de los 90. Y así como esta canción han tenido un montón de otras cosas de las cuales ustedes van a poder enterar dentro de la conversación. Hablé un poco con ellos de cómo fue que colaboraron con Rammstein, esta famosísima banda de rock que seguramente muchos de ustedes ya conocen, y pues cómo combinaron, ¿no? O sea, como todo su mundo de EDM, house, tropical house también un poco, porque tienen sonidos como de todo este estilo, y cómo una banda como Rammstein decidió sí aceptar como esta producción, ¿no? Entonces una historia muy buena. La verdad, productores muy divertidos, muy amistosos, muy amables, muy dados a la entrega de esta entrevista y bueno, todo este contenido como tal, que es el episodio del día de hoy. Twocolors, directo desde Alemania, aquí en el Club Tesoro. Twocolors, in the studio today, here in Club Tesoro. My name is Tino Treviño. Guys, how are you? All the way from Berlin, no? You're there?
Yeah. Hello. We're good. We're very fine. Yeah. And you?
All good over here. As I was saying to you, alles gut. Because I know a bit of German, and this my personal story of how I know a little bit of German probably relates to one of your works, because one of my neighbors used to listen to a lot of Rammstein, and I saw that you had a Rammstein remix, no? So
yes,
that's pretty interesting
from
in
radio.
Your career.
Yeah. Definitely good music to learn German.
Yeah, I mean, my neighbor was obsessed with Rammstein like 10 years ago, but when I was listening to your music, I was surprised that you had that remix. And yeah. I mean, probably we can start from there, like how you started to collaborate with rock bands and merge them to dance music.
I mean, so should I? Yeah, I really want to. I mean, like, it's so unusual to do a remix for an EDM artist like us. It's so unusual to do a rock remix. Yeah. So we took that and we wanted to see how it goes. And yeah, I think it went very well. Yeah. And we always like the pressure, and we really like it when it's not like a typical choice. Yeah. To do, like, you have a rock band, and then you have a electronic dance pop band, and this is not actually really working together because, I don't know, the vocals are much too strong in rock music, and I don't know, you have like strong guitar riffs and stuff like that, but it's really a challenge, and we really like it. And sometimes, or at least for the remixes we did for rock bands, the fans of that bands, they really enjoyed the remixes because they said, yeah, that's finally a remix I can relate to because it's cool, and I normally don't listen to that kind of music, but I really like your remix.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's a challenge because at the end, of course, like a band like Rammstein has like die-hard fans that really like the original stuff, and then for me it was very interesting. I really like it, and I'm seeing that in the numbers in Spotify, in other platforms, people really also love the track because it has millions of plays over there. Yeah. So at the end, it's a very interesting thing to do in the creative process, not like how to take songs that probably are dark and then make them like happier, no, and stuff, etc. So I think that's also something that I've been seeing also in your work. For the 2% of the people that don't know who Twocolors are, these guys are from Germany, and they've been releasing a lot of stuff in the last 5 years or more. I mean, in the mainstream area, or the EDM scene, as we call it also. So how would you describe your sound? Because I've seen that you have like plays out tracks from different genres inside the electronic music scene. So how would you describe your sound?
Yeah, I would describe it as handmade electronic dance music. And yeah, handmade because I'm playing the piano and Emil plays the guitar, and we always putting like real instruments in our songs.
Yeah, and it's basically it ends up like an electronic, more mainstream sound, in a more mainstream sound, but it really always starts with an idea on the guitar, on the piano, and and also what's definitely in our music is we have like this melancholic side of us, and we always try to
like all across different genres.
Yeah, across different genres, and to have that, I don't know if you can call it melancholic vibe but it's something we always want to put into our music because it's something that goes to your heart, and that's really important.
Like crossing the melancholy, and then also the EDM sounds.
Yeah,
I think it's very cool sounding.
And I mean, at the end, this has been very successful for both of you because a lot of your tracks, you guys are millionaires in streaming, no? I mean, you have a lot of plays in a lot of your songs. And I think that that's something that pretty much every producer is dreaming of, no? So why did you decide to, I mean, it can be like a personal thing, but why did you decide to start creating these new versions like the Cardigans song of Lovefool and other ones you've been testing?
First of all, since we started making music, we always wanted to do a cover. That was like a dream for us. Yeah. And
of course it's like we are doing music since 5 years now, and we put out, I don't know, over 20 songs, and at a certain point we found that opportunity was brought to us to do a cover, and we really like the challenge and the idea of it because it's such a good choice for people to listen to your music, because you have the people who know the song from the original version.
Yeah, and like we used to listen to it all the time when we were child.
Yeah.
But grew up with the song.
Yeah.
And
then you have new people who maybe wouldn't listen to the Cardigans or listen to other old music, and so it's a cool combination, and I think we wouldn't have done it when we were not happy with this song, but we are just we see it really as a new interpretation of that song, and we just took the lyrics and we created new chords and a new arrangement.
We took the melancholy of the lyrics and built them with like melancholic chords and did like EDM sounds.
Yeah. And I think that pretty much all of your tracks are very happy songs. I mean, they have happy sounds, and you describe it as electro and melodic pop. Well, this combination. So how do you guys stay focused on really making happy music? Because I don't think it's that easy, no? I mean, it appears to be easy, but I don't think it's easy, like going inside a studio and create happy music.
Yeah, for us, always we are not planning, okay, now we're going into the studio and today we're gonna do a happy song. Yeah, it's like all natural. We go into the studio, and it sometimes and often it is ending up with a happy song. I don't know why it is like this. Yeah, but it is so.
Yeah, you can't force anything. Yeah. The only thing we can force is just doing music and just be creative. But it's not that we can focus, okay, let's do a happy song, let's do a sad song or so. It's really all about the vibe and the feeling, and it's I don't know, chemical stuff is also happening because at a certain point you're just feeling your heartbeats get similar, and you're like, oh, that's cool, yeah, let's do it like this, and it's like riding a wave, I don't know. And for example, I mean, you said like we're doing all the songs are happy, but if you just look at the chord progressions or at the chords, it's really it has a certain sadness in it, but maybe the sound is more happy, but everything that's underneath, and which is like the fundament of the song, is there's always a sadness in it.
Yeah,
I think that's something
I
special.
think that's also the result when you mix like sad chords with a hard electronic beat. It sounds like it's happy, but when you see the chords, it's not happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's like a mixture.
It's major, yeah.
So when you're producing these tracks, are you conscious that, I mean, at the process that you are finalizing or putting the final details of one of your tracks, are you aware that you're gonna release like a huge hit for the global? I mean, your songs, like I said before, have millions of plays. So are you aware that, I mean, you push save to the file and you say, this is a big hit, we're on it?
I don't think so. I think really this is not, or I would say it never actually happened that we say, oh my God, that song, it's going to blow up. We really, there are songs that we like, and ideas and demos that we like.
From our songs, you say? Yeah. Of course, we always thinking that that's the next big thing. Yeah. But it's never like that.
Yeah, and I mean it's the most precious thing for us. If we're doing a new song, then it has to go out there. But it's not like you will see this is going to be big. Yeah. I think that you can't achieve that.
For us, it's feeling like every song that we produce, are we thinking like, that's the next big hit. But we have also like songs that got, I don't know, 500,000 plays.
Yeah. But it's really,
it's not so it's a lot, but it's not so like other songs have more.
Millions and millions.
Yeah. And it's really it's all about the passion in doing music, and then at a certain point you just have to let go of this thing and then see what other people are doing with it, because you can produce an amazing song and amazing lyrics and everything and a cool vocalist and all, but this doesn't mean that the song will go on and people will listen to it, because
like you must have a good song, but also I think a little bit of luck.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And how are you guys dealing with, I mean, right now there are no available dance floors. I mean, in Germany, there are a few places that you can go out and dance, but pretty much in every part of the world, we aren't allowed to go outside and dance. So how have this affected in the way you are putting music or the way you're exploring how fans react to your songs? Because, I mean, right now, I think that the only outlets we have are like TikTok, Instagram, or these places, or virtual parties in Zoom, for example. So how do you feel like all this process with your tracks inside?
I mean, it's really sad that you can't go to concerts, and it's sad that you can't go to clubs or that the whole social thing that is around this going out, that this is not happening. It's really sad, and it's also bad for us, because we hoped when the song came out, and we produced it, and we thought then it's summertime is coming and there's so many festivals, and maybe there are new opportunities opening up and saying, hey, come to our festival and play there. And this is all not happening, but it's
with this pause also for every artist.
Everyone has to press the pause button, and this is sad, but it does one thing, that it really is more about music, and it's again about like sitting down and writing good songs, and maybe not shooting so many things, and maybe work on something that's special. Because we all have the time now, and we had the time, and I don't know, we produced 14, 15 songs in the Corona time, and
that's a lot of songs.
We were really like focused in a tunnel and just writing and producing new music, and that's cool. That was a good thing in that bad
situation. And
Yeah.
also we have now a lot of time to work on our DJ set
Okay.
and live set for the next year. Yeah.
So how is it gonna look? I mean, in terms of, I don't know, in technical stuff, or how do you project your set?
Yeah, we have two sets. First of all, we have two sets. We have one set where we are playing live instruments, like I'm playing the piano, Emil plays the guitar, and we have a singer.
And then we have
and
other
like
stuff,
a drummer or something,
and stuff that's going just from the
from the background,
from the computer
Yeah, right.
that we can't play because we can't play everything.
Yeah.
And then we also have like a DJ set, our DJ set, and it's like we remixed all our songs in a deeper and darker direction, and technically we spread them, or we break them into 8 tracks and put them on these launch pads. I don't know if you know the launch pads.
Yeah.
And like remix them in real time for the crowd, so they can listen to new exclusive versions of the songs, basically.
So it's not gonna be the same each night, no?
And it was really, the idea of the DJ set was to create a sound that is capable to play in clubs or in festivals, because our music is more mainstream, and maybe these versions are not so good for clubs and festivals, because you want the crowd to really scream and dance and shout and everything. So we thought, let's create new versions. And that's our DJ set.
And we did we remixed from 12 tracks. We remixed we did a techno version of it for the clubs. And we're playing these songs.
And we're super excited to show that to people.
No one knows these songs.
I mean, like techno, like German techno,
It's not. It's more. It's not so.
Minimalistic.
Minimalistic. It's not so minimalistic. It's there are melodies in it, but.
And our sounds, we hear the guitar.
You hear the guitar, and you hear also the vocal. When you hear the vocal, you say, okay, this is Lovefool, or this is, I don't know, Follow You. You can see the
reconnect to the songs.
Right.
Great, that sounds amazing. I mean, I'm very looking forward. I mean, this year has also been a breakthrough. I mean, it's not like techno hasn't been successful. It has always been very, very big. But I think that this year in particular, and since the last part of 2019, techno has gone really, really big, no? I mean, in all around the world, not only also in your country, which is amazing. Probably a question that I missed before was that for you, which are the 2 colors that represent your name?
Which colors are presenting our name?
Yeah, or it's not too particular.
Which color? Do you have a special color?
No, it's changing every time.
It's changing. But it's the 2 colors thing is more.
I think we have both in it. We have the dark side and a white and the white side.
Or a bright side,
A bright side.
Yeah, it's more like the name is we wanted to find a name that is. Creates that feeling of yin and yang, like
a balance,
good and bad, and happiness and sadness, and I think that's in our music and also in us. So
that's why you can also reflect the 2 colors in our songs. When we're releasing stuff on Spotify, on other platforms, it's always pop and more mainstream. And if we are playing live, we have these techno versions from us, and this is more the dark side.
Okay, dark and light. I like that.
Oh, thank you.
So for you as a project, which are your goals for? I mean, the year is probably gonna end in a week because of the corona. I think that the weeks go much faster. But I don't know. I want to know your plans for this year and probably next year, that we can go outside and go live and go to shows, etc. So what do you have in for the future right now?
I mean, we're still in the last tweaks of the next 2 singles, and that's definitely something we're still working on, because they're like almost finished. And then we still, like Pure already said, we are constantly thinking about the DJ set and doing stuff and trying out different things. And it's really on as soon as this lockdown is done or the gates are open again, that we are ready to play shows and play DJ gigs and play live. That's really something we are just right now preparing for.
Yeah, and we also are doing like a video shoot for the new single, and a cover shoot, this stuff, and even will always do like social media.
Yeah,
and yeah, that's it. No.
Yeah, which is super important right now, not to connect with the fans inside the internet. I think it
takes a lot of time.
Yeah, and right now it's super important. And saying that, one last thing that I would like to ask you, and if you could give us an advice. A lot of my audience is young producers, DJs, and people that are trying to find their own voice and their path inside the music industry. So for you, what could be like your main tips or advices to the guys that are starting their careers?
I would say if you learn like an instrument, it's I think that is the good tip. But then you have all the musical understanding, because like you're doing music, and also experiment a lot.
And yeah, there's so many just like but like everything in life, just doing it. Yeah, just do another song. Yeah. Write another song.
Yeah, just release stuff and see how people react to it.
Just
at the beginning, I would do that.
Yeah, just push everything out until you get to a point where you see, I like this, and maybe my audience like this, and you see, okay, that's cool. That's more me. That's not so much me. It's really all about expressing yourself, and in a musical way. It's always like, produce music, write music, sing songs, and just
and it's also important, and never stop learning things.
Yeah,
just watch a ton of YouTube tutorials and just learn things.
And I mean we are a good example. We're doing music since 5 years now, and this song is that song that really took off right now, or still taking off, and we did so many other songs. And a lot of people are now recognizing also the other stuff, and it showed us that you always, if you're passionate about something and you still keep going, then at a certain point people recognize you and will like you for the things that you do. And that's
sometimes really, it would take a lot of time.
Yeah,
that they're recognizing you, but at some point you're there.
Yeah, awesome. So if people want to connect with you, the producers, your fans, etc., where are you more active, in Instagram, Facebook, or?
I think it's Instagram. Just our handle is Twocolors, and do a story or anything, and tag us, and we will repost it.
If you want to know something, ask us. We are gonna answer you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Great. Well, Twocolors here, Club Tesoro. Amazing tips, amazing career, and I hope the best for you guys, and I hope to see you soon live. That would be very awesome and very fun and also very healthy for all of us and our mental sane to be back again to festivals and clubs. And well, right now the good thing is that you are putting amazing songs outside, so thank you for that. And
thank you so much. Thank you for listening.
Hope to see you soon, guys, in the real life. No?
Adios. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks to you guys.
Bye. Bye.
Esto es un episodio más de El Club Tesoro. Mi nombre es Trino Treviño y les agradezco una vez más a todos ustedes que nos escuchan en todas partes del mundo. Recuerden compartir el podcast si es que les gustó, para que se puedan suscribir más de sus amigos y podamos comentar mucho más sobre estos temas. Yo estoy en las redes sociales como @TrinoDJ, así me encuentran como TrinoDJ en Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube y SoundCloud. así como también pueden visitar mi sitio web que es www.trinodj.com, donde cada semana estoy subiendo artículos relacionados al mundo de la música, así como entrevistas y también los programas de radio donde cada semana estreno mucha música. Una vez más les agradezco, espero puedan comentar este podcast con todos sus amigos y me dará mucho gusto saber de ustedes en las redes sociales. Nos escuchamos el siguiente episodio, hasta pronto.